closer. Let me ask you something. If I give you 1,000 naira to feed yourself for the day, what would you eat? Think about it. 1,000 naira, 3 meals, maybe 4 people in the house. What exactly would you buy? You're not thinking about protein, you're not thinking about vegetables, you're thinking about what will fill most stomachs for the least amount of money. Gari, rice, bread and tea in the morning because it's cheap and fast. It's not really ignorance, right? It's basically survival. Hi, I'm Esther the nutritionist, and this is episode 88 of Oh My God. You know, we have a habit in this country of treating malnutrition like it's a personal failure and not a systemic thing. Like people are sick just because they made bad choices, but nobody chooses to be hungry. Nobody wakes up and decides not to feed their child properly. You see, poverty doesn't just take money away from you. It takes away your options. And when you have no options, your health pays the price. Think of your body like a generator. Yes. A generator needs fuel to run, right? Now imagine you are a child. Your generator is still brand new. Now if that child gets the wrong fuel, not because nobody cares, but because the right fuel costs so much, that generator is compromised. Concentration drops, growth slows down, immunity weakens, the brain doesn't develop as well as it should. And by the time anyone notices, years have already passed. Now, here is the scale of what we are dealing with. Over 35% of Nigerian children under 5 are stunted, which means they are too short for their age because their bodies ran out of what they needed to grow. And stunting doesn't just affect height, it affects their brain, their productivity, their ability to learn, to concentrate, their school performance, productivity, and even their earnings. Yes, how they earn. And eventually, how they feed their own children. Poverty leads to poor nutrition leads to poor health leads to less productivity leads to more poverty. It's a wheel, and this wheel just keeps spinning. A vicious cycle, call it that. So why does this keep happening? Because this is not just a health problem, mind you. When a family can't afford nutritious food, that's an economic problem. When it's not available in their market, that's a food system problem. When government policy does nothing to change it, that's a political problem. All of these things live in the same house. You can't fix one thing and ignore the rest. It's like mopping the floor every day without fixing the leaking roof. In the next episode, we move into the corridors of power. How does that happen? That's the next conversation. That's the end of episode 88. See you next week, same time, same place. Bye.